I experienced a major loss in trading last year, and it caused me to take a break from trading, and it caused me to take a break from recording for this channel. This loss made me question everything, and not just what was going on in my trading, but what was also actually going on in my life in general. Because y'all know, I firmly believe how you do one thing is how you do everything. So I knew that the loss wasn't just about trading. I knew the loss was about some other area in my life that I needed to pay attention to. See, one thing I learned quickly when I began to trade is, as much as you are reading the charts, when you trade, the charts are also reading you. And how you respond and internalize what you read in the charts is a direct reflection of your internal, emotional, subconscious makeup. So I knew when I took this major trading loss last year, it was a call for me to take a deeper look inward. Now, if no one has ever told you, trading is one of the best personal growth producing skills you will ever learn. And I know you started trading, or you are interested in trading, much like me, because you know it can lead you to financial freedom. But let me tell you, to get access to the financial freedom that trading offers, it will require you to grow mentally and emotionally, and yes, even spiritually. Trading will require you to really know yourself and be in tune with who you are at your core. So before trading will give you consistent wins and consistent profits, and I'm not talking about a win here and a win there, I'm talking about consistent winning. Before you get consistent wins, trading will require you to know yourself and to know your triggers. Listen, trading will test you to see if who you are subconsciously and when you're under pressure is the same person you believe you are when you are fully conscious. And so when I took that big loss last year, I knew immediately that God and the universe were trying to point out something much deeper in me that needed addressing. See, the truth is, a loss is not meant to beat you up and to deter you from trading. The loss is to teach you and to grow you. And if you pay attention, the growth goes far beyond your finances. And so in this video, I'm going to be very transparent and share about the big loss that I experienced last year. But more importantly, I'm going to share what I gained from the loss and how it helped me to grow and get back on the horse and become a profitable trader and a better version of myself. But first, if you are new here, I'm Vanetta, and you are watching Faith, Love, and Trading, where I talk about the intersections of financial prosperity, faith, and personal growth, especially as it relates to trading. You see, trading is 10% technical, but it is 90% psychological, which means making money in the markets and securing the bag are directly related to how secure you are mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. So if you are interested in growing your net worth and your self-worth in a way that speaks to faith, personal growth, and inner work, you found the right channel. Because here I talk about how your psychology and your psyche and your mindset and your beliefs are the real secret sauce to financial freedom. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe button so we can stay connected. Now let's jump into what I gained from my biggest trading loss of 2024. So in full transparency, in the first quarter of 2024, I lost 5 figures. Now, you may not consider that a big loss, but for me and where I was financially, it was huge. And I'm going to share with you why I lost and how I lost and how what I gained from the loss turned out to be so invaluable to me. Now, on a basic level, I lost because I was impatient and I didn't follow my trading plan. Now, I know my trading plan is a profitable trading plan. I've proven that. I have won in my live account as much as $1,200 in one day. And in my simulated account, I've won as much as $10,000 in a day. And I have these plaques right here to prove it. So right away, I knew that the loss wasn't about my skill and my plan. It was about my psychology. So how did I lose? Well, if you are familiar with this channel, you already know that I only trade one asset. I only trade SPY. But at the beginning of last year, the market was trading at an all-time high. And I didn't have any experience in trading when the market was at an all-time high. I didn't know how to trade in a market that was exceeding its highs just about every day and every week. And so I abandoned SPY and I said, I'm going to find another asset to trade. And I did. And that was the beginning of my first mistake. Now, the second mistake I made was I picked a stock that I didn't know that well, which meant I made a lot of assumptions about the stock that weren't true. Now, this led me to the third mistake, which was I didn't accept the loss that I had experienced, which led me to bypass my stop loss and dive headfirst into revenge trading. And revenge trading caused me to make the cardinal sin in my trading plan, which was to ignore my risk management. Now, the interesting thing is I have several videos on why not to do all of the things that I did, which meant I knew better. I knew better than to trade a stock I had not studied. I knew better than to risk more money than my plan allowed. I knew better than to revenge trade. I knew better than to hold on to a dying trade. But I did. I did all of what I knew consciously I shouldn't do. And so when all was said and done, I asked myself why and how is it possible that I consciously knew not to do something and I did it anyway? Well, the answer was because the subconscious mind, mine's and yours, especially in critical moments, makes all of our decisions. The subconscious mind is the default mind, and what is stored in our subconscious mind is what we always resort to, especially when we are triggered and stressed. See, what we believe in our subconscious will always dictate how we act and what we do, even when we consciously know better. And so I knew I shouldn't have made the choices I made, but I did. And that led me to ask myself the question I always ask when in trading I do something that I know better than to do. I ask myself, where else in my life am I making this same mistake? Where else in my life am I abandoning myself like I abandoned my trading plan? Where else in my life am I risking way too much and giving way too much? Where else in my life am I chasing something instead of being patient and allowing the setup to naturally come to me? The answer was my relationship. A relationship that I was in mirrored everything that happened in the trade that I lost. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Listen, energetically, I was chasing this person. I was giving way too much. I was risking everything, and I abandoned myself to do it. Just like I abandoned SPY, my one true faithful asset. The trade and the loss was a mirror to me, and it showed me the deeper reasons why I lost. But there's good news. See, while I firmly believe how you do one thing is how you do everything, I also believe that how you heal and fix one thing is how you heal and fix everything. So I first walked away from that relationship. That was my first step. And then I spent the rest of the year being intentional about understanding what my deeper subconscious beliefs and values were, particularly around love, relationships, and money. And what I discovered was that I still held some beliefs and values about love and money that were instilled in me as a child that weren't serving me. These were beliefs about being worthy and having to prove myself worthy of the things that I desired. And this included being worthy of the kind of money I wanted to make and the kind of love that I wanted to experience. And through meditation, and particularly sleep meditation, I was able to let go of beliefs and values that no longer aligned with who and what I desired, and embrace new beliefs and values that served me well. And so let me just say that the big loss I experienced in trading last year led me to the biggest personal growth year of my life. And that personal growth spilled over into my trading, and here I am back on the profitable side of trading. I am back like I never left. Listen, in order to be a profitable trader, there must be synergy and cohesiveness between what you consciously desire and what you subconsciously believe to be true about who you are and what you deserve. If the two aren't aligned and don't agree, your subconscious belief will win every time. So make sure your subconscious mind doesn't sabotage your trading, because it will. Now, I just want to leave you with 5 quick takeaways from my trading loss that helped me grow my net worth and my self-worth, and I hope they will be helpful to you. First, self-abandonment is a loser position, and this includes abandoning a trading plan and abandoning yourself in relationships. Number 2, if you have to chase it, and this includes love and money, it's not yours. Trying to force people or the market to give you something is also a losing position. Number 3, you can't be profitable in trading if you're not willing to be honest with yourself and have a hard conversation with yourself. The market doesn't lie, the charts don't lie, and neither should you, especially to yourself. Number 4, meditation and being present is one of the ongoing practices for any serious trader. Meditation helps you empty your mind so you can think clearly, which is how you succeed in trading. And 5th and finally, for me, trading is a spiritual, personal growth journey. The money is the icing. The cake is the lessons that I learned and the personal growth that I experience as I become financially free. Now, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you were able to gain from my loss. So let me know in the comments if you did. I would also love to know if you've experienced a major loss and what it taught you. So please, please, please leave me a comment below. Now, do me one other favor. Share this video and this channel with someone who might need this kind of support, especially if they are a new trader or thinking about getting into trading. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time on Faith, Love, and Trading.